Welcome back and welcome in to all of my Libras, all of my librarians. I'm gonna do a quick read for y'all. Jumping off 2026 in Aquarius season, see what you need to be made aware of and what's coming your way. For Aquarius season 2026, keep in mind this reading may or may not resonate with your current situation. Always take it with a grain of salt and always check your other placements. But outside of that, I hope y'all been living well, eating well, treat each other well, and most importantly yourself. Get to the read from my Libras. My library, see what they need to be made aware of what's coming in.
Don't give a fuck about what your pop said. Yeah, just shut your mouth. Know you roll like the Rock said. Don't give a fuck about what your pop said. Yeah, just shut your mouth. Know you roll like the Rock said. Don't give a fuck about what your pop said. Yeah, just shut your mouth.
Bottom of the deck, we got the Queen of Pentacles. So you're a very nurturing, practical individual. You're fair, you're balanced. I mean, that explains Libra to a T, definitely. So you definitely seem like you're in you're calm, you're zen, fair and balanced. You know, keeping everything just. That's what you represent, though, for the zodiac. Balance system. Not looking at things from one side or the other, you looking at both and you assessing what makes the most sense. So that's always a good thing. And for your spread, we got the Page of Wands, we got Justice, Four of Swords upright, Three of Wands upright, and the Strength reversed. But see, you popping out in your own spread here. You discover new things about you. You discover new things about people, how they move, how they operate, how they think. And it's almost like you taking an assessment of society and just seeing how people are, not really you're judging, but you don't take it personal. It's almost like you giving an unbiased point of view from other people's, and it's almost like you understanding of it, like understanding of herd mentalities and, you know, hive mindsets, like no one really thinks freely. It's like you're able to step outside of society and see shit for what it is and just move in. It's almost like you a conduit, like you know how to move around people. You know the right things to say to de-escalate, or, you know, it's kind of like you moving with the wind. You're not really trying to get in no drama, but if it come your way, it is what it is. But it's like you just trying to stay out the way and deal with people when you have to. I don't see you having a problem dealing with people, but it's almost like, this is weird. It's like I'm getting what's that movie? We could refer Idiocracy with Mike Judge, but I was thinking of another one. Can't think of it right now. Who was it? What movie was that? They Live with Roddy Piper. When he put them glasses on and he's seen everybody with those weird ass skeleton faces and shit. That's kind of like the mode you in. They Live. That's what it's called. But anyway, back to this spread with the Strength reverse. It's like, you preparing to move forward with this newfound look at life, look at society. But see, with this opportunity, you see, with this new sight, you see opportunity, I should say. It's almost like, okay, well, how can I capitalize off of this while not exploiting it, but helping the situation, if that makes sense? It's almost like, well, I can turn this knowledge into profit. I can turn this into something that can actually help people, giving back, giving information while receiving. So I don't know if you're in some type of, you could be into like paid readings. You could be a reader of tarot. You could be a counselor or consider counseling for people, you know, getting paid for that. Some type of skill set that you have when it comes to the mind, when it comes to unlocking people's best potential, while being able to take their energy, transmute it, and give it back to them in a way where they can digest it. It's giving guidance counselors, giving like a mentor, if you will. But you might be having doubts about that, you know. May make you feel vulnerable, feel like you might get stepped on because you putting yourself out there. You willing to take this risk and what people might say because they see it from a lower point of view, but you don't even see it that way. You don't see it as like necessarily making money. You see it more so as helping people. But if I'm going to be giving my time for this, I need something in return. That makes sense. There's nothing wrong with that because your time and your energy is money. And if you're not making anything from it, it's kind of like, well, do I even care to give much time to it? But it's something that you're good at. It's something that you can definitely make. You've probably been getting word from people saying, "Oh yeah, you could make a good therapist or something of that ilk." You know, you the type of person I can come to with my problems, and I would be able to vet, and then you can give me advice, and it's best to live to that advice. Best to live up to your advice here, Libra. But the thing is, people have to realize too, they can't get complacent with your energy. They can't come to you with problems, with issues. You give them some type of spiritual high and make them feel good, and then they want to just come back. It's like they come back and they give you the same information. But see, I can see you having to switch with this justice energy, with you popping out in this spread. It's almost like, okay, you can go cold on them too, and just let them know. Delegate to them with the utmost respect, and just let them know, like, hey, this is something that you really need to lock in on. If you can't make any adjustments and change for the betterment of you, then I can't help you no more. You know, I damn your money. We really trying to get you right, and that's what I'm feeling from the center. And also too, so wrapping up with the spread, we got then once again the Nine of Wands reverse, the World upright, the Six of Cups reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, it could. This whole idea of helping people could be having you going back to like feeling like being judged, things like that. Even though you're helping, you're giving back. People could be calling you a fraud or you're just in it for the money. But it's like you really had a skill set to change people, and you wise enough to know that money is the tool that we need to be able to operate. And if you have a skill set, why not incorporate it? Why not generate revenue off of it? If that's something that you're born with, that's a natural skill that you have here, Libra. So, but it's like you pooling together your resources, you putting money in the right places to start things, to might maybe launch your website and put in your services, giving time slots and letting them know your availability and asking them when they're available for these sessions. And it could have you a little bit on edge, but you completed the cycle. You definitely come to the conclusion like, okay, it's just the beginning. It's not anything that I'm scared of. It's just new. That makes sense. And so you just adjust into it. And you could be thinking of things that happen, the negative talk in the past, but you went forward with this plan, and it seems like possibly, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, that's breaking cycles. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad luck or fortune. With this spread, it denotes breaking negative cycles. So in that, in growing and healing, it don't feel good. It don't feel good making those adjustments. It could be very aggravating, agitating. just like an open wound. That shit don't hurt, but when that scab get to covering over that motherfucker, it hurts worse than the initial wound. I get it, but you healing through it, you growing through it, you not taking things personal because you actually here trying to help the people, and that's a beautiful thing. Ultimately, I got to give you a round of applause for that. So just keep fighting, keep fighting, Libra. You definitely got it. Because with once again to the bottom of the deck, you're that Queen of Pentacles. You know, you're practical, you're fair, you're balanced, you're reliable, and you're wise based off of your experiences and people around you. But we're about to close out the spread here, Libra. I hope you got something for it. If you do, consider subscribing to IntuiThyme. And let's get the spirit of the animal oracle to see what animal you need somebody for the remainder of Aquarius season. Let's see. For my Libra. That was a refreshing spread, I'm going to say that. Definitely. Something different outside of, you know, people. It's almost like you taking the opportunity to take control of everything that's around you versus letting it conform you into it, if that makes sense. But see, we got the cat, independent, and everything, and everybody knows about cats. Like, you see more of them than you see stray dogs for a reason. They self-sufficient. It's probably the easiest pet to take care of. It's low maintenance, you know. They have a lot of intuitiveness, you know. They not aggressive. You may see a few of them. I've seen a few videos where cats just be spazzing out, but there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. But essentially, this is the independence card. And when I see cards that have the white, I think of the white light. I think of like divine intelligence, divine intervention, things like that. Spirit guides, what have you. Protection. And it says, you are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So, and this is perfect for this read, for this spread. It's definitely speaking volumes to what this whole spread was about. Let me read it again. Cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're not going with the crowd. You have your own stance on certain things, but you don't let it get in the way of your success, your skill set, your gift to this world, what you bought and what you bring to this world. And not a lot of people have the courage or the capacity to, you know, the width, the bandwidth to maintain. And so that was a beautiful spread, Libra. Round of applause to y'all again. Really, salute to y'all. And if you're having any health issues, any seasonal depression, check out IntuiThyme.life for all of your holistic health needs. I got sea moss, herbal supplements, oil tinctures, oil of oregano. That's a very powerful oil that gets rid of parasites in the body. It cleanses the blood. It does all types of great things for you. It's a damn good defense against this cold weather. If you're feeling itchy throat, strep throat, anything like that, take a couple drops of that. You'll be good in about like a day or two. But check out IntuiThyme.life for all of your holistic health needs. Libras, been real. Until next time, y'all take care. Salute.
What your pop said, yeah. Bitch, shut your mouth, no, you roll like the rock said. Don't give a fuck about what your pop said, yeah. Just shut your mouth, no, you roll like the rock said. Don't give a fuck about what your pop said, yeah.